Well, as India continues to do damage control over the backlash in Gulf countries over what BJP spokesperson said about the Prophet, joining us now, Mr. Asaduddin Owaisi, Lok Sabha MP. Mr. Owaisi, how are you looking at the fact that the BJP actually acted this time against its spokespersons? Are you taking it with a pinch of salt because it's come only in reaction to an international backlash?
I wouldn't even take it with a pinch of salt because I would call it an understatement. Why did it take the Prime Minister, Sri Narendra Modi, 10 days to react on the official spokesperson of the BJP who tried to insult the most loved symbol for Muslims, that is Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him? Why did it take 10 days? And I have to question the intention of the Prime Minister that if Asaduddin Owaisi has been shouting, requesting and pleading that please take action, book a case, arrest her from last 10 days, the Prime Minister has no value for Indian Muslims' demand, their pleadings, their request. But the Prime Minister immediately reacts when the Qatari government tells the Indian government, when our Vice President is on Qatari soil, that we will not go ahead with the banquet, and then they ask for the Indian ambassador to come and they issue a demarche. That is the most unfortunate part. It took 10 days for the Prime Minister and his government to react, and then the statement given by the Indian ambassador in Qatar, and it looked like that he's part of some sort of Chinese CPP. How can the ambassador say, oh, fringe element? Not a fringe element, it's a mainstream, it's a chief spokesperson, a national executive member of the BJP.
So are you saying you don't see this as a possible political turning point in the sense that the BJP may realize there is a limit to how much this domestic hate politics will take the party, both domestically and internationally? Are you saying that you don't see it as some sort of a turning point? We're going to be back to business soon?
Exactly. We are going to be back to business soon. Come 6-7 days from now, you'll see the same people abusing, spewing out venom, poison against Muslims. Where is the question that needs to be asked to the government is, what is your foreign policy? Is this your foreign policy that you destroyed the foreign policy? Where is the foreign minister who day in day out says India's internal problem? Where is the internal problem now? What is happening domestically is being reflected in the foreign policy, unfortunately. Had the government arrested the chief spokesperson, sent her to prison, that would have sent a strong message to everyone, whether it's a Muslim, whether it's a Hindu or Christian or Sikh, that okay, this government will not hate speeches. But no, you have tolerated it. You have just kept quiet. And my biggest fear is that, madam, you have 6 million Indians living in the Gulf. Now, if tomorrow you have the radical elements creating problems for Indians over there, 55% of remittance come from that area to India. Out of top 10 NRI destinations, 6 are from that area. What will happen? Will the Prime Minister guarantee the security of Indians who are working there? Seen a good example today. The Kingdom has increased the price of petrol from $2 to $6, and they're selling the oil. So where is this? And my biggest, the reason I'm upset is that why can't the Prime Minister listen to his own citizens? Why didn't the Prime Minister rise to the occasion when we were demanding? The Prime Minister is more concerned about his image in the Muslim country, and he said this in 2020 December when he said, why should Indian Muslims when the Muslim countries like me? It is complete RSS ideology that you connect Indian Muslims to the Muslims of other countries, which we have no connection whatsoever. We are proud citizens of this country.
But I might differ with BJP. Mr. Owaisi, that when you look at the reactions of these countries, the countries from the Arab world, isn't there a lot of hypocrisy there as well? None of these countries speak up when, for instance, you hear about, let's say, a Muslim being lynched in India or about Muslims being targeted by China in Xinjiang. There is a very sort of selective outrage that they also have, don't they, when it comes to sort of Muslims and their issues, both in India and elsewhere.
Well, you see, I partly agree with you, but you must remember that we are a democracy. We have a living document called the Constitution, which has been created by Baba Sahib Ambedkar. But over and above that, they also know that the most loved symbol for Muslims throughout the world is the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. Because of the social media outrage in their own respective countries, they were completely forced that, okay, you have to condemn it. I am not concerned with what they are doing. I'm more concerned with what is happening in my country. I don't look up to other foreign countries for my protection or for my, savior. They are my saviors. This is my country. I might differ with Narendra Modi throughout my life. But he's the Prime Minister, he's my Prime Minister. Why isn't he listening to what I am saying?
Mr. Owaisi, can I also ask you though, as a last comment, the fact is that yes, you've spoken very strongly on the BJP spokesperson's comments, but Nupur Sharma is also getting a lot of death threats. Would you condemn the kind of sort of abuse and threats that she's getting? Is there any place in a civilized society for those kind of threats to be made against anyone, no matter how offensive they may be?
Let me answer the question in a clear-cut way. When in Hyderabad, our party organization went and met the Commissioner of Police, City Hyderabad Commissioner of Police, we gave a presentation regarding a fire book. You had one fellow in Hyderabad who gave a death threat to the BJP spokesperson. The Commissioner of Police called me. Kya karna hai? I said, law is there, take action. And you know what? That person is arrested, he's behind bars now. Why can't the same action be taken by the Prime Minister of India? When Telangana and Hyderabad City Police can do it, why can't you do it? You don't want to do it. You are protecting your chief spokesperson. And it's a matter of time. Maybe after a month or so, she'll be back in action.
No, but I'm asking about the death threats. The death threats against her.
We have booked in Hyderabad, a case has been booked against a person who had issued death threat to the BJP spokesperson. That person is arrested in Hyderabad. He's languishing in jail now.
All right. So you do condemn that as well. All right, Mr. Owaisi, I know you're traveling, and thank you for taking out the time to speak to us on that big story. As India, as I said, continues to do damage control in this backlash by Gulf countries. Thank you.